Greetings everyone, here's the Lodrik, and this is the Game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against AsuRob. He's a light commander and from me, the Emperor of Japan. Now it's November 8th, 42 turn. My struggle to supply my troops in east of Australia and India is not solved, but overall the situation is still in favor for Japan. Rob's attempts to bomb Rockhampton at night, mostly unsuccessful. A half dozen submarines around Japan, but at least I can keep them on distance. Let's say this, they're still in range of my aircraft, but it's the outer edge. And so far I would say I lost not really a lot of shipping against submarines. But this will maybe change in 43 if the trigger chance of the Mark 14 will increase. I think from now 20% in 43 to first 60%, in summer 43 I think to 80-90%. But it's a combination. The crews maybe will also get more experience than simply getting more skillful. Here are the daily bombardments, nothing really too special. Bundeberg is very hard for me to keep any airfield or any cap fighters there. The amount of damage, the risk of shell bombardments from Brisbane, from destroyer or like cruisers, and the ever increasing critical situation of low supply here simply don't allow me to use all my assets. This is also jungle or forest, so unlikely to hit anything. And there's still some British aircraft trying to attack Calcutta. I have only some Oscars, and they're enough. They break the enemy morale or even kill the aircraft directly. Still, I don't like to use Oscars in any real battle in these days. It's normally not more the time for this airframe. So, next attempt here. and I finally can take this resource center in north of Australia. Allies are forced to leave. And one airfield less for Rob to use in the north of Western. One bombardment here. The infantry is attacking now. These forces are all normally very low on manpower, so they don't really fighting here, only dying, but at least they hold the line. They hold the order and don't surrender, so they're retreating and have the chance to regroup maybe. Imphal, next attack here. Fort is down. The end is maybe also near. Still casualties are on my side a little higher, but overall not really terrible. But this motorized brigade is able to defeat my paratroopers. So I lost control here in India. I maybe need a regiment or a whole division to move there to plug the hole. And I hope that I guess that Rob is still shifting most of his forces to Australia, and India is for him as only the second choice. So maybe mostly only India, Burma, Malayan forces fighting in India. So this will give me maybe more time to dig in and prepare. Air losses 14-4. Nothing too special today. The Oscars are simply paper-thin aircraft. 4 aircraft or frames lost, 2 dead pilots. There was no sinking sound. Of course, there was always a reported hit on a submarine, but without this confirmation, it is unlikely to be true. So I more or less, I think, sent back what is damaged, try to reach Calcutta and rebuild and refit there. Still building up here a new army group to maybe attack here from the source. And then attack another army group here in the north, and then it's still a little dangerous to cross here the river. I normally don't want to cross the river, so taking this city will be the maximum. But taking back this city would be nice because there's some light industry and resources. And it's more or less northern fortress city I try to build up. But nothing really new, nothing special happened. So I took the town. Unluckily, a quarter of the resources are destroyed, but there's still resources I can ship to town, or will flow to Townsville. And then from Townsville I can send them back to Japan. Because I must send cargo ships anyway to Townsville to bring supplies and reinforcements, then they can load resources on the way back. And then it's not only a one-way trip. So it will consume fuel anyway, so it had at least some more purpose. Good, see you next time, take care, bye-bye.